Alright, game plan for November 9th. One of those classic unfortunate situations where we have exceptional relativity in one direction and exceptional directionality in the other direction. So obviously we're really directionally bullish on the middle time frame, but relativity-wise across all time frames, we're in a spot where you would want to expect sells. So definitely don't want to take a trade right here. Given the bullish volume, if we did get some sort of lower time frame misalignment into into an area that makes sense with this general middle time frame, high middle time frame trend, right? Maybe somewhere in here, I'd probably buy into that as long as the pull down wasn't just way stronger than this structure here, because that's a bit of a red flag. I'll also be keeping an eye on the DXY. These are the types of conditions where I do really keep a close watch on it. I just think it's really important to not get caught in the middle here. And yeah, these are the conditions where you need to wait for your overextensions, or wait for a nice progressive shift, like low middle time frame shifting and then fractal shift, if you were to take a reversal. So yeah, just hoping for an overextension in either direction. So yeah, really decisive bullish volume right now. Only recently are we somewhat seeing a bit of a change to that. Yeah, 30-minute candle's about to open. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's just the type of price action that is senseless to trade against unless there is just some sort of absurd like algorithmic type shift on the low time frame, and you get some deceleration or exhaustion, which we do seem to be getting a bit of right now. Now I am sort of starting to feel like a dump is imminent here, but still just not the highest quality trade, and I'm aware of that. So if I were to take something right now, I would need to see something like that, and it would just be this. And of course, ideally it would be like, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I am trying a quick sell right here. Super low time frame. So yeah, not sure what's going to happen here. Wow, I did not realize just how low time frame that was. Should actually probably loosen the stop a little bit for spread. How does that? That looks a little better. Oh, there we go. This reminds me a lot of the only UJ trade that I have on this channel where we were massively overextended like this beyond a high time frame range, but we weren't really misaligned in any sort of structure, and so we just ended up low time frame ranging forever. Almost got stopped out, and the learning from that trade was that I may as well be waiting for more of a low time frame range to form and taking a reaction off of an extremity. So I guess I sort of applied that here, where I didn't take anything in here. I waited for that sweep, and there was a disproportionate reaction here after taking the high. So I guess we do have 5-minute candle behavior looking decent as well, but maybe I could have waited longer. See, obviously that's like I don't want that to break. That would be a little bit annoying. But the fact that we aren't pushing very strongly bullish on gold while that's occurring is a decent sign. So if we do get a reaction here, the trade is looking quite good. If we don't get a reaction, then maybe look to exit. We'll see. I'm not a fan of exiting trades midway through, just because I know that it's gonna be an emotionally biased decision one way or another. So that's kind of only if there's something ridiculously, overwhelmingly obvious that I should be exiting off of. Decent little shift within a shift here on the tick chart. Pretty rangy, but there's definitely a bit of a shift there. Okay, that's decent. I mean, we're not really responding to it whatsoever on gold, but oh shit. Looks like we're finally getting some selling volume. Nice little synchronous too. Reaction to these lows will be interesting. Wow. It's actually a ridiculous buying reaction there. All right, nice. It's good documentation. I'll have to look into this further and decide whether this is something that I'm fine with continuing to replicate, or whether in this scenario, which albeit doesn't happen very often, I should be waiting for something more decisive like this. But we'll look into that and look to get better from this, because I don't know, I don't feel the very best about that entry.